You're welcome to this YouTube channel, a channel where you get to see edifying and soul-lifting content. You can be a blessing to us and to others by subscribing to this channel and clicking on the notification bell to get notified when we drop a new video. You can also like, share and comment on our videos. Thank you very much. God bless you. You're welcome. Welcome back to FEJOSBABA TV. Thanks for always coming to check our videos. This particular video is to talk about the journey so far with Kembe Isonu season movie. We want to talk about the journey so far. I want to talk about where we are going to. There are some questions that people sent to us and they asked us on Kembe Isonu 2, the lesson we learned, and some questions that they want adequate responses to. And at the same time, the popular question, when are you going to release Kembe Isonu 3? When are we dropping Kembe Isonu 3? When are we going to release Kembe Isonu 3? So this video is going to answer all of those questions. And apart from that, this video is going to bless you. It's going to bless your life. There are many things we'll talk about this video that will bless your life. So please just keep watching this video. We'll be right back. Yóò di gbàgede. Ìpàdé akọni méjì. Yóò di gbàgede. Okoloko kiri oko. Iná lójú, iná lẹ́nu. I am Femi Adebile, FEJOSBABA. A lot have asked me how I got the name FEJOSBABA. My full name is Femi Adebile Joshua. So I took F-E from Femi and then J-O-S from Joshua. And that from Fejos. And then at some point, my fans added Baba. And then it became FEJOSBABA. So that's how I got to answer the name FEJOSBABA as an alias, as a nick. So I'm a filmmaker, I'm an actor, I'm an engineer by profession, I'm a child of God.
Wọ́n dálẹ̀ bọ́ mo ti tàwọn orúmọlẹ̀ náà mo ń ṣe yẹ́nu mi o kí ló dé o ti sọ lọ́rùn mìíràn ọ̀nà ẹ̀yọ́ ẹni mo ń sọ yà bẹ́ẹ̀ ìgbẹ́ ní máa di méjì kí ló bí ni àní ìfẹ̀yìn irúmọlẹ̀ lẹ̀ mo gba Jésù mo sì ń ṣe ti irúmọlẹ̀ àbí ìwà ni lúlù báyìí ní sí.
Yeah, Kembe Isonu, based on the experience he had, Kembe Isonu is someone that is power hungry. Kembe Isonu will naturally not give his life to Jesus Christ by somebody just coming to preach to him and tell him about Jesus. No. All Kembe Isonu wants, all Kembe Isonu wanted was just to be the custodian of power. And seeing that the power of Jesus Christ can be displayed by those two young boys, Badebo and Gori, he now felt, wow. So my own power also is even still small. Though he believed he still had powers, yes, he had his own powers. But he also had respect for the new powers he found in those boys, in the way they could challenge his power, in the way he could see them do great things with that power. And all they wanted was just power. So he said, okay, if it is about the power, since your Jesus Christ have those power, no problem, I'm going to serve Jesus Christ, but not ready to live his own. So when it comes to power, anytime it's a shrine of gods of the land fills in, it resorts to Jesus Christ, the gods of the strangers. So that's why it's not willing to drop both. And they kept saying, Intimeji, something like that. So he wants to try to use the two powers, but I don't know where that will take him to. I do not know where that will take him to. You can't serve two gods. You either serve God or serve the devil. There is no two way to it.
I can't go back to Jesus. Go on, Jagamo. Jesus, you want Lagbara. Yes, Lagbara. Room on the night, Lagbara. You take the name of the God. Use the name of the God. What's it love?
Paro, especially ní ṣe wí àgbọn jíàjíà. Ó pàpà parada. Ó pàpà parada. Ó pàpà parada.
Kí mi kọ̀kọ̀ o. Ẹ má wulẹ̀ tí ìrànjú. Mo mọ̀ pé níbi tí agbára yín parí sí, ibẹ̀ ni tèmi ti bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Ẹ má jẹ́rù ó bà yín. Ṣé bá lágbára ni? Èmi olórí ṣẹ́bọlẹ́yìn. Ajímútábà àbàtẹ́ńkẹ́lẹ́. Alẹ́ṣìwọ́dù àwọn àgbà.
Orí ọmọ ènìyàn di kìnìún o, Jésù.
Kí ló ṣe yín tẹ̀ ń gbòṣì àṣà? Agbára káyọ̀gbẹ́jọ ò ṣiṣẹ́ ni. Bí àwọn orúmọlù ọ̀bámọ tí wọ́n ṣe sí yín kì í ṣe bí tèmi olórí ṣẹ́mọlẹ́yìn. Òbítíbitì abìjàwàrà. Ṣé agbára yín ò ṣiṣẹ́ mọ́ ni?
Well, one lesson I learned in season 2 is that fear has torment, sincerely, and that's my key lesson. Each time I watch the movie, it's a lesson to me. You know, when you see great men of confidence, men who have power of God in their lives, and you see that the devil is beginning to win, the devil is beginning to prevail, it's only because fear has set in. Fear is a demonic spirit. And when the devil sees that a Christian, a child of God, is bold, he tries to create an avenue of fear. Because he knows that when fears come in, faith dies. Fear and faith are two opposite enemies. So when fear comes into your life, the faith, the confidence, the confidence you have in the word of God, the faith and everything, the belief in God dies out immediately. And when that dies out, you are giving the enemy a loophole to strike. So it was because those two boys were afraid of the new Olori Shemolei turning the head to lion and all that. They got afraid and said, wow, what's this? And because of that, they forgot the God that helped them. They forgot the God that saved them from Kembe Isonu's court. They forgot everything. That is what fear can do. And let me just tell you something. Do you know the meaning of fear? Fear means false experiences appearing real. They are false. They are false experiences. They only appear to be real. So it means anything that is making you to be afraid is not real. It's just a false. Oh, this situation is coming and the doctor said this is happening. Don't mind anything. Who is it that speaking are coming to pass? The Lord has not commanded it. They are just false experiences. They appear to be real. And the mission is for it to come into your life so that your faith, your belief, your word of God, your confidence dies out. And once that happens, the enemy strikes. Look at what happened when they were reading the Bible. Say, as of one, why you wonder they came out again, and the Oluwafemi still spoke to them, and they could still be fighting. It was not because they don't have power of God in them. They did, but fear. They were always saying those things. The confidence in what they are saying has gone. Fear has set in. That's why it was easy for the Oluwafemi to manipulate those two characters. So fear is something that has a great torment, and it's one of the major lessons I learned from the movie. But if you learn other lessons from this movie, please let's see together. Open our eyes to see what you also learned in the movie by telling us the lesson you learned in the comment section. Thank you very much.
Orúkọ Olúwa, ilé ìṣọ́ agbára ni, olódodo sáwọ bẹ̀, ó sì yè, ẹ má ro kúrò wá o, nítorí ẹni tó dá wa láre ti wà nítòsí o. Ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá ro kúrò wá o. Ó máa nìṣó lọ́rùn. Ó máa nìṣó lọ́rùn. Ẹni tó dá wa láre ti wà nítòsí o. Kò mà sẹ́nikẹ́ni tó lè bá wa jà o.
Gbogbo ẹnu yín sọ irú àdífín wèrè pàlàpàlà. Àìfi ní pé ní àìfihàn pé èèyàn tí máa ro kó sọ́nbà tẹ́wọ̀ lúkìánu.
Ẹ má mà ní ká gbẹ́nu sọ́hún o. A ò pè yín léèyàn tẹ́lẹ̀ o. Àbí báwo ni èèyàn ṣe máa fènìyàn rúbọ? A ti sọ fún yín pé kò sétùtù mọ́ o. A ti sọ wípé kò sétùtù mọ́ o. Ẹ̀ẹ̀kan lè tutù. Jésù Kristi ti ṣètùtù fún ọmọ aráyé o. Ó ti kú fún gbogbo ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ọmọ aráyé o. Nítorí náà kò sétùtù mọ́ o. Ó ti kú fún agídí èmi àti ìwọ. Ẹ má wulẹ̀ ranjú mọ́ wa. Ẹ ṣeun.
Well, the biblical chant in the movie, that is one of the creative dimensions of the kingdom. Yeah, it was not what I could just think about or did. It's just a creative arm of the Spirit of God. You know, when the Ifa started their own, Eiton Akori Iton, Ogesoso, Timara Iduku Wolo, Tolonu Dono, Ton Ton, Ogoriru Ebo, Oru, and all that. So I just okay, if they can say all that for me, it's not that I can talk now. Which I can also, we can also talk our talk in the kingdom. Orúkọ Olúwa, ilé ìṣọ́ agbára ni, olódodo sáwọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀, ó sì yé. Ẹ má mà ní ká gbẹ́nu wa tọ́wọ́ o. Àwọn òpè yín léèyàn tẹ́lẹ̀ o. That's quite funny, but as funny as it is, do you know? It was a punchline for many people that were calling us because it's a biblical chant. It's trying to be to act like an alternative to the Ifa chant. That's creating another alternative to the Ifa chant to counter whatever they are saying in Christ Jesus. And so it is a creative arm of God. Then putting the Bible on our heads was another thing that I didn't know I came about it. That day we wanted to shoot that scene and they said we should come out, and then we came out. The director and others didn't know what we were trying to. So when they saw, they were just laughing. Say, which one is this one? I won't like me carry. This one that we make carry. They were saying, where did you get this concept? This I carry Bible on top the head. Yeah, normally if you are not a child of God and if you are not spirit filled, carrying the Bible in your head, you will not scare the devil. So don't say because they did it in the film. Anytime I have problem in my life, just put sellotape. No, it doesn't work. So at that point, their faith connected to that action. They are new converts. They have no time to go and be fasting and pray. And look, God, I don't know. That's why I have problem with some of the teachings I see on the internet saying that before you can get a particular dimension of God's presence, you must stay 8 hours, you must stay 12 hours to get this one. No. God checks the hearts. At that point, those boys just believed. Look, they just believed that once they carried the Bible, which is the word of God, and they put it in their head, that's all. And that was why it worked for them. Their faith connected to the action, and it worked for them. So it was God that gave us that concept, and He wanted us to do it that way. Well, for me, godly movies, gospel movies, they are good movies, and they do not put food on the table. Yeah, because generically movies in the industry, should put food on the table. We have producers who live for movie productions and they are doing fine. We have actors, talented actors who live from movies, going from one location to the other. So generically movies should put food on the table. But for gospel movies, I'm sorry, gospel movies does not put food on the table. For me, gospel movies takes food from the table. That looks funny. It doesn't put food on the table, but it takes food from the table. That's just I don't know, but that's the way it is. And that's the fact. Ask any drama minister It doesn't put food on the table. It's God that put food on our table. The gospel works does not put food on the table. It's God that put food on our table, because God is our employer. He's the one that can pay our salary. He's the one that can reward our labor of love in His presence. And so anybody who comes into the ministry of drama with the aim of working to get food and get things is only wasting Israel time. That is just the simple truth. It's only God that takes care of us. Only God's movies does not clothe us or do anything. It's God that is doing everything. So for me, God's movies take food from my own table, because sometimes when I'm going on location, I have to stop, eating the way I need to eat, and all the money that we're supposed to use to eat, that should bring it to our table, we give it to the work. So the answer is simple. For me, gospel movies does not put food on the table. Rather, it puts souls on the table of God, and God is the one that put food on our table. Highest amount I've made from gospel movie. Amount. I have to live with two words there. Amount and made. Because this is the 13th year in the Ministry of Film Production, and I've produced a lot of movies by the grace of God. A lot. If I'm going to count short movies and feature-length movies now, they are over 20 in 13 years. If I want to say the highest amount I've made from the sales of movie, when we put them on marketer's shelf, the highest amount I've ever made, I've not made up to 50,000 naira before. No, yeah, I'm saying it boldly to the world. I've not made 50,000 naira before for many of my movies. What happens is that the marketers, we give them the movie, they sell it, and we refuse. We don't get our money. And we'll go to them and say, "Where is the film?" We say, film is not selling, but we'll check their check. It has been sold out, and the money is still with them. They don't pay us the money, and we can't arrest them because we are children of God. We are prime ministers. We cannot arrest them. We cannot report them to the police. So we eventually leave the money with them, and we still give them new copies and new titles. So the issue is it's God though. Anytime they call us and give us 30,000 naira, we'll be dancing. But this 30,000 naira from this social movie that we sold, I will collect like that 30,000 naira. We'll be dancing. We'll be happy. They thank God though. So highest amount is, and not only you. That's the experience with prime ministers. So it's only God that can reward us. So talking about the highest amount of money, the highest can 50,000 naira that I've made so far. So it's not that it's not encouraging. But one thing that we don't understand, one thing I don't understand is why, with all these limitations, discouragement, there's something just keep pushing us to do the work, to shoot more movies, to do it. We don't wait for we make amount of money. So people just come in sometimes and say, sir, I don't want to ask. I want to produce a movie and I want to get a loan. So how much will I make from it? Look, the ministry is not it's not an enterprise, it's not a business. I don't tell them, don't take loan, no, don't take loan for movie, they will come and arrest you. So that is just it. So it's the work of God, and it's God that can only reward us. So we don't count money in gospel movie productions. We count the impact, the testimonies, and the souls. It's God that has given us money to produce the movie. Like I said, we don't make any money. We don't really make money from producing gospel movies. Sometimes we give this movie free of charge. There are times I just take my movies in their thousands, go to the streets and releasing it free of charge without collecting 1 naira free of charge. So how do we get money to produce movie from those that particular attitude? It's only God that is doing the work. God that is blessing us, that is sending people to us. And that is why I keep saying That when you see any drum minister, respect them, appreciate God in their lives. They are really doing a lot of, they are going through a lot of things. Start from that bamiloye downward. I tell you, if you are not close to that bamiloye, you will think, these people, God has blessed them, me, movie production, now they are millions. No, it's not like that. It's only the glory of God in their lives. I'm telling you the fact. They are living by faith. They are living by faith. That's why you say drum minister, appreciate God in their life. Encourage them. It's not easy. So getting money to produce movies is very difficult. Most times we have to go hungry in the family to produce these movies just because we want people to be blessed. That's why many people that God should just send men of influence to us, men that God has blessed with resources, so that God can use them to at least bless our lives from time to time. And the truth is not even just to come and even eat and buy clothes, but at least to make the work easier. So that at least our daily jobs will feed us, while the ones that come can do those work. So it's God that is producing the movies. So it's God that is producing the movies for us in Prime Film Productions.
I don't know what will happen in season 3. I'm afraid of season 3.
You're afraid of season 3?
I'm afraid of season 3.
Okay.
Because looking at you, I don't even know what season 3 will be. I'm afraid of it. So season 3 is in God's hand. I don't know, but I know God will do more than what He did in season 2 in season 3.
Kembe Isonu season 3. The way people started asking for it after they watched Kembe Isonu season 2 made me surprised and made me to see the level of hunger people have for real, authentic gospel messages in drama. Kembe Isonu season 3, I've not written the script too. I don't even know what will happen there. Hey, you say, hey, it's like you are not happy to hear that. That's the truth. I have not written the script of Kembe Isonu season 3. I do not know what will happen in season 3. The same way I finished season 1 and God said it will have season 2. I didn't know what will be in season 2 when I finished season 1. The same way now, I don't know what will happen in season 3. In fact, I'm afraid of season 3 personally. I don't know what will happen. I don't know what will happen to Kembe Isonu. Maybe God will now punish him for his mammonic and Ebola together. I don't know what will happen to Oluwafemi. I don't know anything that will happen now. But and the issue is because number 2 is the financial implications. Kembe Isonu season 2, we spent about ₦1 million in producing the movie. It was God that really helped us. We don't have any job. People were just coming to help us and blessing our lives, and we use the money for the production. We'll have bought car with the money, but we see we can't do it. It's the work of God that they send the money for us to use for, and we do it. So Kembe Isonu season 3 also, we need that kind of support and finance. So I don't know, but Kembe Isonu season 3, I'm going to write the script very soon. But before it can be released on YouTube, it's going to be next year. So keep praying for the ministry, just like FEJOSBABA is released. That's how Kembe Isonu season 3 also will be released. It will be released next year. Pray for us that God will help us and provide for us. People can be of support to us and to other drama ministers and drama ministry by number 1, praying for us. That's the most important one, because we are God's representative and people are relying on us to give them the raw, pure gospel message to drama. People are relying on us to be God's alternative in the entertainment industry, and we need to know more of God. We need to be addicted to the secret place. That's why we need the prayers of men. So people should pray. So people can support us by praying for us, that God will keep us in His will. God will keep us standing. God will not allow us to dilute the message. We will not be distracted. distraction in the entertainment industry, that will not be distracted. Our focus will not be changed, and that we shall continue to produce the undiluted word of God, earnestly contending for the faith once delivered unto the saints. That's number one. Then number two, people can support us financially. And this is what we go through on education sets. It's a lot of stress, even the money they spend. You know, a pastor can just come to the pulpit and take the mic and preach the message like that without any cost. But if you are going to act whatever the pastor have preached like that, you discover that you have to bring camera, bring this or bring that. So we need God to send men of influence to us, men that have resources, to be a blessing to their ministers, so that from time to time they reach out to us, so that they can support us financially to use this one for shoot your movies. So I want you to use this one to even just buy clothes, buy costumes, do this, get ministry balls. There are men that can do it. There are men that God can use. That will make the work of God. That will make the work of God easier. That will make it faster. So those are the ways that people can be of support to us. And apart from financially too, another way is by those that are they have these bigger platforms. They have access to TV stations. They can also support the ministry by bringing our content on those platforms so that more people will be able to watch and get blessed. Those are the way I think people can be of support to us. And back to the question that says, how can you? You can do that by using our account number in the description. We have our account number in the description, and at the same time, after this video, so it's going to be there. If you have been blessed by our works, and God is laying to your mind to sow and support this work, we appreciate you. Do it is for the work of God. Anything you give to us now is for the work of God again. It's not to go to a party or do anything. Thank you very much. God bless you.